What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're back again for some more Genshin Impact, and today I'm going to give you a very brief tutorial talking about the Windblume event that is now live in the game. So the first thing that you're going to do when you end up logging into Genshin to end up taking part in the event is you're going to end up opening up your quest tab. I don't have it currently because I already did it. But it's going to end up pointing you to one of the characters within Mondstadt, and basically you're going to have to do like a bunch of things for the character Venti, and ultimately once you end up finally completing that storyline, there's going to be a bunch of things that you can end up taking part in the invitation to Windblume. So there's going to end up being festive challenges, quests, and stuff like that. Each of these 3 different categories is going to slowly expand and give you more and more objectives over time, because of course it's going to be time gated. So first, the festive anecdotes are going to end up being world quests, and these, as you can see, unlocks in 1 day, unlocks 4 days, unlocks 7 days. These are literally just you select the act and then you end up selecting the quest, and you'll end up getting some prima gems out of it, which is pretty nice. Then the festive challenges, which is really cool. I like these a lot. There's going to be 3 different categories, each of them unlocking more and more each day, but each of these different events, or each of these different mini games, I should say, is going to end up being unlocked right next to Mondstadt. So you're going to see this flower icon right here. All you gotta do is just head out of the gate, you head over here, you talk to this lady, and as you end up talking to her, you're gonna end up unlocking the event mini games that are out in the open world. So there's going to end up being an archery challenge, a falling challenge, and more and more of these are going to end up opening up as the days end up going on. And then there's going to end up being one of my favorite, which is actually the rhythm challenge, where you can load this up pretty much anywhere, and you're going to end up having a rhythm mini game show up. And once you end up fully completing everything out of the rhythm game, you will actually be able to buy the lyre, which is that harp that you see right up there, and then you'll be able to perform music at any given time within the game, and you can even do it with friends in co-op, which is really cool. At any time, you can end up opening up this menu and checking the rewards to see whether or not you ended up getting the right amount of points in order to get all of the prizes. And you can always hit go to challenge so that you can actually see where the challenge is on the map. My personal favorite is going to be the Peculiar Wonderland. So this is going to end up being the portal that we actually started the video by. So it's actually right up here. And the cool thing is you'll be able to actually participate in these mini games with up to 4 people. The events that are out in the open world, you can only play with a total of 2 people as far as I know, and you're both competing, not necessarily in co-op. But these mini games, you are literally going to be playing in cooperative with other people trying to get the highest score possible. Now, they're going to end up opening more and more parts of this event as well as time goes on, but basically what this first part is going to be is basically exactly like Fall Guys. So as you end up going through the challenge, you're going to have these random mini games pop up, and each of them has their set rules in order for you to end up winning. But basically you got to complete 3 of them, and then you'll end up fighting a buffed up fire flower boss. And the one thing to keep in mind is that you can actually repeat this particular part of the event over and over again in order to end up getting more rewards. So if we actually open up this menu right here, we can see all of the different rewards that we can end up getting, and right beside me right here is the amount of tickets that is still obtainable. So I ended up going through the event twice, and you get 200 tickets per, but you can get a total of, I think, 1,200, at least for part 1 of the Peculiar event. So you can see I have 800 more tickets to go, which means I would have to repeatedly do this challenge over and over again until I had all of the tickets, and then I basically would have no reason to do it other than for fun until the next part of the challenge shows up, and the next part, and the next part, and so on and so forth. Now, last but not least is going to end up being the event shop itself. So when you're doing the events that are out in the open world, you're going to be getting the gold tickets in order to buy all of these prizes. Certain ones, like you can see this one, we have to what do we gotta do? It doesn't seem to say it because I have an insufficient amount, but basically we gotta complete all the balloon challenges in order to buy the balloon. We gotta complete all the music challenges in order to buy the lyre, but otherwise you can spend all your tickets on all these other items and stuff. And over time, of course, the event is going to end up giving us just enough that we can buy everything out of the shop. And the peculiar area, you know, the Fall Guys challenge basically that we have right behind us, that's actually going to give us the blue tickets. So that's going to be for this specific category. And you can see there's a couple other weirdo items in this category. This is actually a refinement tool, which has me to believe that this bow is going to end up requiring this for a refinement tool. And you can see that we can actually buy 4 of these in total. So ideally, if you've gotten absolutely everything out of the event, this Windblume Ode is going to be similar to the Festering Desire Sword that came with Dragonspine, where we're going to get this to refinement rank 5, and it's going to end up being a pretty good 4-star bow. And that about covers it. Thanks for watching, gamers. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you did, smash like, sub for more, buy the merch you want to support the channel, and have yourselves a fantastic day. Sayonara and stay epic, gamers.